As like an
details of why CFD token stopped? I always tell the story of like I just remember he just stopped talking about it.
yeah, he
Did I
just said
not
that it
remember
was
some nuance around
too
that?
hard. He said it was just like too hard, and
Okay.
like because I think the whole premise was they were building a new type of like mining algorithm where if you ran computational fluid dynamics modeling software that you could earn this token. And
Was
so
it
like,
wasn't
you know,
folding at home? That was another one that did like scientific stuff as a token, right? Folding at home. There's a few of
I
them, I believe.
yeah, I don't know, but the like the reason why I thought that he moved on from that original idea was because like you don't buy a coin because of like how it was used, like how it was mined. Like that's kind of a secondary thing. And so like,
Mm.
you know, that wouldn't like so I didn't see there being like any crazy like pumpamentals with that, I guess. And so I think that he recognized that it would be like a very hard thing to market and promote because like it doesn't like it's so far removed from anything that like people experience in their real life.
Or
and
care about.
and yeah, and so I think that's why he kind of moved on from that idea to, and then I think Bitcoin Hex was actually just supposed to be like a pretty much like a copy of Bitcoin on Hex or on Ethereum, just like pure like kind of how Bcash was a fork that like
Oh.
independent fork. I think it was supposed to be like an independent fork of Bitcoin running on Ethereum, and then
Hmm.
um, and then kind of from there, because I think that was the origination of the Bitcoin free claim. Like that was like the initial supply, but then like all the bonuses and then all the
Wow.
staking, like those were things like layered into that. And so then it kind of stopped being like, marketed as like Bitcoin related at all. Like when it went from Bitcoin Hex to just Hex.
Wow. See, I
And
was
then,
missing that part. I could not tell that. I'm so glad to hear this. Yes, but continue.
yeah. So that's that was kind of how it progressed from CFD to Bitcoin Hex to then
Wow.
Hex, where it's just kind of its own thing. And then, yeah, so it's, just seeing that whole progression, especially because, I like, I'm an entrepreneur, I work at like, early stage startups um, and, building things like that's like an awesome lesson to be watching, like someone in real time, at top of their game, building something with such high impact, like just seeing that whole thing, like it shows people like me and hopefully a lot of people also watching that like it can be done. This stuff isn't like you can create stuff.